Ephesians 5:15 says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is." Do you know that the most selfish thing you can ever do is to refuse to take good care of yourself, even though you've been convinced that it is the most selfishness? Now, while you are busy neglecting your health, abandoning your dreams, and saying yes to everyone's priority, you are forcing everyone who loves you to watch helplessly as you slowly self-destruct. The thing is, your family doesn't want your sacrifice, they want your strength. Your children don't need you to work yourself to death for them, they need you to be alive and present for them. Your friends don't want you to be available every moment, but they want you to be valuable when you are available. Understand this. Now, understand that when you refuse to make yourself a priority, you are not protecting others from your selfishness. You are bothering them with your weakness, your stress, your resentment, and your gradual disappearance. Let me tell you this. The airplane oxygen masks exist for a reason. That is, if you don't save yourself first, everyone around you suffers the consequences of your poor judgment. Do you know that what airline teaches us, the society has refused to acknowledge? It teaches the most important lesson about survival, about success, about living a meaningful life. Now, every time you step onto an airplane, they tell you something that will shock you. If you really listen, they will say, in the event of any emergency, oxygen masks will drop from the ceiling. Put your own masks on first before helping others, even your own children. Think about that for a moment. They are telling you to be selfish. They are telling you to save yourself first, even before your precious child sitting right next to you. The question is, does that sound wrong to you? Does that sound cruel? Most people even feel uncomfortable when they hear this instruction because they've been programmed to believe that putting ourselves first is somehow evil, somehow wrong, somehow selfish, in the worst possible way. But here is what that airline instruction really teaches us. If you don't take care of yourself first, you'll be unconscious, useless, and unable to help anyone else, because if you pass out from lack of oxygen, and then both you and the child will die. The airline companies understand something that most of us have forgotten in our daily lives. You cannot save others if you cannot save yourself. You cannot help others if you are not in the position to help. You cannot give what you do not possess. Yet somehow, when we land from that airplane and walk back into our regular lives, we completely forget this life-saving principle. We flip the script entirely. We put everyone else's oxygen mask on first. We make sure everyone else can breathe while we slowly suffocate. We call this noble, we call this love, we call this sacrifice, but what we are really doing is preparing for our own destruction and the destruction of those we claim to love. Let me tell you about a man called David. He was a hard-working man, a dedicated father, a loving husband. He owned a small construction business and worked 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. He skipped meals regularly, rarely slept for more than 4 hours at night, and hadn't taken vacation in 8 years. When people ask him why he pushed himself so hard, he would say with pride, "I am doing this for my family. I want to give them everything they deserve. I want my children to have opportunities I never had." David believed he was being noble. He believed he was being selfless. He believed he was showing love through sacrifice. His wife begged him to slow down. The children begged him to come to their school event, but David always had the same response: I am working for you and I am building our future. You will understand someday. One Tuesday morning, David collapsed at the construction site. His heart simply stopped. The doctor had said it was stress, exhaustion, years of neglecting his heart. David was 42-year-old then. At his funeral, his 12-year-old son said something that broke everyone's heart: I would rather have had a poor dad who was alive than a rich dad who is dead. David thought he was putting his family first, but he had actually put his family last. By not making himself a priority, by not taking care of his health, by not managing his stress, by not creating balance in his life, he robbed his family of the one thing they wanted most, which is him. Thank you for watching this video. If you can, please do these 4 things for me. Number 1, please drop a comment on this video and let me know how this video has blessed you. Number 2, if you can, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Number 3, if you can, please like my page on Instagram, on YouTube, and on TikTok. And number 4, please share this video with your loved ones. The Lord bless you, honor you, and prosper you in Jesus Christ's name. Shalom.